Hey friend, I have a confession to make. I am usually not a very good boss to myself. It was about 4 years ago and I quit my job and I was like, I want to be my own boss. And then I got my wish. I was my own boss. And that's good news. And that's also bad news because here's what ended up happening almost immediately. I don't know if you've ever feel like you have split personalities in your head where they're just like fighting with each other all the time. And here is why: you actually have two roles in your business. If you're going to be your own boss, you have to be the boss and you have to be the employee. And my employee was freaking awesome. She was turning out great work, creating content in record time, getting clients great results, growing and selling and amazing. And then the boss, though, was really, really mean. She was constantly telling my employee, you are not good enough. Great job, but I don't know if you're going to be able to do it again. She made me sick from all the stress that she was imposing upon me. And it was really, really horrible. And so while clients were being successful and my employee was being successful, we had a real morale problem here up in my head, guys. And I don't know if you can relate with that. The worst part about coming to this realization that I am a horrible boss to myself is the fact that I'm like a professional leadership coach. So I know how to be a good leader. In my corporate job, I was in charge of all recognition for our entire region. I know how to recognize people, set good goals, not give them that much of a hard time. But I couldn't do it for myself. And this is a huge realization that I have had. I kind of always knew and I would joke about, but now I'm realizing after being in business for 4 years, my employee is getting sick of it. My employee is getting mad. My employee is starting to feel, I guess I'll say it, burnt out. And it's because my boss is not really doing a great job. I would never, ever treat anyone on my team this way. And I need to stop treating myself this way. And so if you can relate with this concept, I want to give you just some ideas and then a couple of quick steps to start moving in the right direction. The first big idea that I want you to take note of is that you do, in fact, have two roles in your business. One is the boss, one is the employee, and the whole be your own boss. Okay. So that means the next big idea is your boss needs to do the job. So let me give you kind of an idea of the job responsibilities. Boss needs to set the goals, decide on the strategy, maybe make the schedule, and create a little recognition or incentive program for the employee. And just saying, well, you get paid. We've all worked jobs where bosses had that attitude of your reward is that you got paid. And you start to feel underappreciated after a while. And the worst part is when you're underappreciating yourself. Second big idea is that your employee also has a job. The employee is not allowed to question the boss all day. You can't like do one thing and then shout at the boss, hey boss, you're an idiot. That's not good either. That's not going to help the boss do the job, and that's not going to help the employee. So employee, just execute the plan. That's the third big idea. The fourth big idea is that if you are new to being a boss, you may need to allocate some professional development in this area. I was coaching, I don't know where I was coaching, I was bringing up this concept, and somebody said, well, I don't even know how to be a boss. Where do I start? Well, you start with the skills of goal setting and time management so that you can set clear goals, not like a vague rank goal, get this as soon as possible, but clear activity goals that your employee can do, and set a schedule. And that is a great place to start, but you may want to consider allocating your professional development hours into how to lead yourself. Maybe some stuff on habits. I really love the book Great by Choice, which is how to be basically a really, really awesome leader of a great company. And I like that. And then the other big idea is it's so critical that you set up time to be the boss. Don't let your boss go be on a permanent vacation. And I want you to ask yourself right now, is the boss in your business on a vacation? Like, are they out in Fiji? If your boss doesn't show up for work ever, how is that going to make the employee feel? Really confused, scared, unsure, listening to all sorts of outside influences. And you need to figure out, right, is your boss showing up for work? And I have a client that does a CEO Sunday with her husband. I think that's awesome. I do my bossing typically on Monday nights before my coaching call with my coach so that I have a good head on my shoulders for that. It creates that accountability for me, but you need to set up some time to actually be the boss. So let's just review some really quick, simple, let me just summarize really quickly what you need to do moving forward. You don't have to work harder. You just need to carve out a little bit of time. So plan at least an hour a week for your boss to show up and set goals. Execute the plan, and then once the week is over, review and reflect. Sit your employee down and your boss down and have them talk and compare notes and then go from there. I think that's really, really important. The boss role in your business is a critical, critical role because how you lead yourself is how you are going to lead others. And one of the toxins, I guess I'll admit to in my business is because my boss was so mean to me, right? You're not working hard enough. You're not doing enough. You're not good enough, whatever. All of that yuck was spilling out onto others. And that's not okay. We don't want to do that. So if it's hard for you to be nice to yourself for the sake of that, do it for the good of the team and those people around you. This week, my friend, just be good to yourself. I got this, I bought this mug that says World's Best Boss, and I'm going to put it on my desk here to remind me to be not only a good boss to the people on my team, but good boss also to myself. One might argue, as the face of the company, we got to take good care of this employee. So I hope this is helpful for you today. If you are not sure where to start on your time management or planning or boss type skills, or you just want to get better at it, or you want to be part of an awesome community of people who get you, then I want to invite you to join the Emerge Surge. And that is our membership group where you'll be able to participate, get quick wins through our live group coaching calls, increase your skill on your own time through our awesome online courses. And I know that it is going to be helpful for you, and we want you to be a part officially of our community. So you can check it out at emergesalestraining.com/emergesurge. I'm so glad you took the time to listen to this podcast or watch this video today. And I hope that you are really, really good to yourself this week. Have a great day.